We should be live.
Hello out there, everyone. Welcome back to this playthrough of Super Robot Wars Z3. I'm Ryu, this is Zero. Sorry about the past 2 days, but we've been having some lingering technical difficulties that we're pretty sure we've sorted out at this point in time.
It's time to make history.
So, the site we typically use, Akurusu, which has information on these games, has a lot of stuff, but it's got no clue what on earth the Drog's half upgrade bonus is, so we're just doing that here just because we're curious. All weapons gain plus 300 attack and plus 20 accuracy.
That's
not
actually
bad.
makes these reasonable. Yeah, those aren't terrible.
And it's a resupply unit, so... Interesting. Not great, not terrible.
Needs bullet save desperately.
Nah, not desperately. That's okay.
Alright.
Alright, following that bit of levity. So, when last we left off, we're going through the stage we tried to do 2 days ago again here since failures. When last we left off, we've taken care of the war with Altair right now. We went ahead and warped our way over there, trying to rescue Ronka, Cheryl, and Mix. Kinda rescued Mix. Cheryl and Ronka are nowhere to be seen, dragged off elsewhere by Mikage. And Mikono and Zessica have now gone missing as well, so
Well,
the Aquarion is down even more pilots.
not quite yet.
Technically they are, as we won't be able to use them. As soon as we start the stage, they're gone.
Yes.
They have other things to be doing. Also, Zessica has been taken over by Mikage, so that's also bad.
Is there support defense here?
Yes. Down, down,
That one?
that one.
Just checking out a couple other things.
So, going to this next stage here, it's time to deal with the Demon Lord of Space, because he has sent his son Gura to tell us, hey, I'm descending to Earth. Everything is going to go to hell. Because, I mean, black hole descending upon the planet is probably not going to end well for anyone other than the black hole. Wouldn't you agree?
Maybe not even for the black hole.
I mean, it's a black hole. What can you do to it, really?
Detonate it?
Detonate a black hole?
Yeah, sure.
With what, a dark matter cannon?
No, just another black hole.
What would happen if two black holes collided?
I think science would love to know. But they'd hate someone trying to do it.
No, really.
Alright. Should be good. And this time, let's actually check the D-Trader. Are you trying to look up to see what would happen if two black holes meet? Right.
What happens when two black holes collide? Supposedly, if two black holes collide, they make one bigger black hole. Okay. Interesting enough to know. Anything you're looking for in particular?
Really just
Something else.
something else, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and take that one's A adapter for now. I don't know if that really matters, but...
Alright. So,
D-Trader.
look the D-Trader. I sincerely apologize, since we're incredibly busy here today. The D-Trader will be set to automatically carry out any necessary transactions. The celebrations for Ace Pilots shall have to wait until the next time as well. Well then, today as well. Let's get to selling.
I'd kind of figured it would be that, but...
Since it's straight from one thing into another.
Anything useful?
Just quickly, is there... Just a sniper kit and equipment sensor. Is there anything else here you want to buy? Crest of Hawkeye, Crest of Saisei, things like that.
What does the Crest of Hawkeye do?
+1 movement, plus 200 attack. All weapons other than the map gain +1 range. Crest of Saisei is...
Yeah, sure.
Every turn you get plus 10% HP and energy recover, and plus 10 points of SP.
Sure, let's just purchase a bunch of stuff. We've got
The
stuff to
Extractor.
spare.
That's Insalam's treasure, allows you to use the command Love. The Extractor S, at above 130 will, you deal plus 20 damage. 20% damage.
Commandor level 4.
Commander level 4. Rescue unit is auto grants you both repair and resupply. etc., etc. So we'll quickly go ahead and apply some of those.
Yes, there is in fact a reason why I did that. Where is it though?
What?
I'm trying to find the unit and I've forgotten which unit it was I was trying to find. There it is. Dan Cougar.
Yes. You're giving it the command terminal?
I mean, it's frequently out. It's my resupply unit. For now, I'm giving it a command terminal.
It's your resupply unit?
I have it stuck with the shuttle.
Ah, okay.
It's good movement.
Crest of Hawkeye would be pretty good on him. That's that one.
Crest of Hawkeye onto him, and...
Give the Crest of Saisei to a super, I'd say. Well, technically some of the seed units might appreciate it too, but... If you've got God Mars there without a slot...
Yeah, sure, let's go ahead and give it to God Mars. Do I even have God Mars paired with currently? Zeta.
Because the God Mars hits hard.
Yeah, it almost feels like a bad pairing. Yeah, it should be fine. Alright. Save, and I once again will be performing the miracle known as Hero Yui spam.
Alright, October 12th. Altair, Iron Sea. But everyone at Sea Blue got sucked into a black hole? I found you, damn woman. You responded to what I said, huh? You really are my damn woman. I have to apologize. Apologize? Where is he? What are you saying, Sylphie? Shit! Thanks to that shock. Is that shock from before thanks to that black thing floating there in the sky? Kono! Sessica? You're also left here on Altair? I figured it out here. A way we could stop these fights. Save both Altair and Vega. Huh? I can put an end to all of this. In order to do that, we need the Solar Wing. The Solar Aquarion! Now, call the Aquarion here! Me? You're the one who inherited Apollo's soul, right? I'm sure you'll be able to do it. Will that be able to fix everything? Leave it to me, damn woman. I'll take care of this. Aquarion! With this, the end of everything shall begin. How did I not notice the sudden changes in hair color and such? Anyways, Advent Black Hole. Choose your two battleships. Now you want the Quarter and Ptolemaeus or Dragon Scythe.
Yeah, it's less important to buff that one, so...
Remember, most units will be up and or to the left.
Yeah, which is why. Yeah, this should be fine.
Hey, look! Isn't that the Earth? So we transcended dimensions again here? It looks as if it's all thanks to that. We aren't detecting any of this supermassive gravity readings, but other than that, it's got all the characteristics of a black hole. What on earth is happening? Is this the power of the Demon Lord of Space? Exactly right. See, Blue, this shall be the location of our final battle. Gura! That black hole itself is my father, the true form of the Demon Lord of Space. It really is? We aren't detecting any of the gravitational waves from it. My father is a black hole itself. Isn't it obvious to you to be able to control gravity itself? But how on earth is he? I see. It's by utilizing the origin law. Dimensional energy, is it not? Ichi? Oh, it appears as if one with at least a bit of knowledge has appeared. I need to know at least this much in order to be able to carry out my duties as a dimensional merchant, Mr. Roby. Do you know that robot, Ichi? Not precisely. However, I am aware of that type of robot. If I remember correctly, it was a type of robot designed to be flung into a black hole in order to preserve the records of an ancient culture. Flung into a black hole? Meaning... Don't tell me it. Exactly right, Earthlings. My mother planet was swallowed long ago by the Demon Lord of Space. Roby? And so that is why I know better than anyone else. The incredible power of the Demon Lord of Space, who has unified himself with the dimensional energy. Yes. And that is why I have waited all this time, biding my time. That robot, it's serving the Demon Lord out of sphere? There's nothing strange about that, is there? That just shows how much power my father has. And anyone who would point their blades at my father, I, Prince of Beasts Gura, shall deal out punishment to them. Gura, you're saying that no matter what we have to fight? How foolish of you, Shotaro. I am the son of the Demon Lord of Space, the Prince of Beasts. Wait, Gura. Summoning just a few reinforcements. Invaders? Space monsters as well. That bastard! Called out aid from inside that black hole? This is nothing more than a fraction of my power. Cease your foolish resistance, Earthlings. Do you really think we'd bow down just from something like this? Quit hiding inside your hole and show yourself, Demon Lord. Do you truly think that you are fit to be my opponent? Father, please, pull back these pointless monsters. I shall defeat Z-Blue under my own strength. Gura, fall back. Yet... I told you to fall back, Gura. Father... Your Highness, let us retreat. Gura... Shotaro, for now we've got to focus on taking out those invaders and space monsters. We can deal with Gura afterwards. For now we've got to protect the Earth. Yeah. It's Makono. Hamada, now's not the time to be thinking about Makono and Jessica. We left Mix behind on Altair, didn't we? Should we sure rescue him? I've got it. Leaving the spot to you, Shrade. I don't know if I'll be able to fill in the hole that Jessica's left behind here, but I'll do what I can. Earthlings, how long do you intend to resist? The malice of the universe. Defeat all enemies. SR point is kill 40 units or more within 3 turns. Just don't let a battleship die. The customary will buff. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm not sure how I'll ever go back to playing a Super Robot Wars game without Basara here.
Well, if we go to the Alpha series, you'll be fine.
Haha.
He's even more broken in Alpha. Can you believe that?
No. Remember, that's not going to be enough.
Hmm?
It's not quite going to be enough.
But I have additional attack this time. Namely, 600 more attack. So I think this may work. Just barely. Oh well.
I was trying to warn you.
It's just one turn wasted. It's not like...
Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, I was looking for a turn-long wall, but they don't have it.
Nope. After all, it's a full offensive unit. Remember, the space monsters are only size M.
Yeah, these things are easy to kill, so...
You sure you want to burn a Hyper Beam Saber?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It was just a guarantee kill.
Love and Awakening.
Because I think he can probably do it on his own.
I'm not sure.
No. Oh well.
It's because of the 25% damage down.
Oh well. I'm not really stressed about this stage.
Yeah. You've already gone through...
We've got save we can revert to if everything goes terribly.
You've gone through about half of it already. At least a third. You're still probably going to have to deal with the Demon Lord of Space. Which is, of course, the problem.
Absolute overkill.
Actually, I'm not totally certain because he will be showing up next chapter as well, of course. Yeah, the Demon Lord of Space. What a wonderful enemy to fight. I can only wonder where they came up with that, though. I mean, you don't typically...
28 goes from fighting Robot Mafia to, in its sequel series, that. Oh, come on. Let's not give this a...
No.
stars, but...
It's just... You don't typically associate Demon Lords with sci-fi. Those are typically, you know... fantasy.
Any sufficiently advanced science can be considered magic. You know?
I know. I know that that is a common phrase.
It's coined by one of the famous sci-fi writers. Can't remember which one. Day's going fine. I tried playing D&D back when it first released. I did not particularly care for it.
I wasn't able to get it working with my phone, unfortunately. It is very interesting, some of the things they're doing, though.
I like the idea of it, I just don't like the execution. To put it more specifically, it doesn't feel like Super Robot Wars. It feels like Fire Emblem Heroes.
I mean, part of the problem is the attacks, right? The fact that you have to get your attacks via gacha.
You get special attack via gacha. You have one attack. That is the only attack you have. But you also have a special attack that fills up as a overturns, and then you can use that, and it has a different range.
I mean, the thing about Super Robot Wars is the really cool art for and animations and stuff is a huge part of the draw, alongside the story, so...
The art animations, I believe, are pretty decent still.
But the problem is having it be gacha to get your attacks means that it's a lot harder to see, actually, those.
Fire Emblem Heroes... Well, I haven't played that in a bit.
Grand Blue Fantasy,
Grand
we
Blue
play
Fantasy.
quite a bit. And I mean, I do enjoy that. They give out a lot of free stuff, though.
I played Dragalia Lost for a while as well. All of them are quite... They're considered the worst gachas to start playing gacha games as.
What, Fire Emblem Heroes?
Fire Emblem Heroes, Grand Blue Fantasy, and Dragalia Lost.
Really?
Because they're so generous with giving you stuff.
Ha ha. Spoil you for the rest.
Yep.
I mean, some gacha games are very good. Grand Blue's also giving out a lot of free stuff right now since they're amping up for the 6th anniversary.
Which makes me realize I've been playing the game for over 3 years.
Haha. My brother. Nowhere near as much as me, though.
And I still don't have a tier 4 class.
Nope. Yeah, I personally enjoy that.
Commando level 4 is quite large.
Yeah. It is very large. Is it necessarily... Is the Cougar necessarily the greatest thing to have it on? Probably not, but...
It moves
also, you don't have the shuttle with it now, I know.
No, I do not. I thought I did. Who is the shuttle with?
Yeah, it's fine. Let me guess it.
There.
Oh, you put the shuttle with the Eva.
I mean,
okay.
It kind of makes sense. I wanted the Eva out and didn't know what to pair it with.
Yeah, I can understand that. Kind of, at least.
I wish controls would actually go away. I think they will.
Yeah, I don't think Lelouch can buff himself.
He cannot. He never can.
Oh, Lelouch. I'm very saddened about his nerf in X or T, I can't quite remember which. Yes, Lelouch shows up again in one of the more recent games, except...
He doesn't have his most iconic bit.
His Commandor is not usable post-movement, which removes a fair bit of his usability. But he's still Lelouch, so you probably will use him a fair bit.
Nice map attack. Very situational, but
quite powerful. I just kind of wish that Lelouch could also pull off a Kira attack, Kira-style attack. Because, I mean, you'd think with his calculations he'd be able to adjust the angles of fire to avoid hitting allies. Just a couple of missiles.
Dealing 7,000 damage.
Because Orcus units are nothing but explosives.
Their guns are missiles. Their legs are missiles. They are missiles. Only in extreme circumstances, but...
Typically, I think no on that last one. Ooh. Pierce through the barrier?
Yeah, that pierced through the barrier.
Do they just have barrier pierce?
No clue.
By the way, now the big monsters are attacking.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Yeah, this will be fine. I've got wall on him still, I think.
The Getter can tank at least one massive invader attack. It's the Getter Robo.
Besides, that's not truly massive.
You invader bastards, I'll slaughter every last one of you! Yep, that's your ammo, right?
I mean, if I could figure out how to record DD, we could try that at some point. That's all you can do, just guard.
I have an idea for one way that might be doable, but don't know if it would be thoroughly possible. But maybe at some point.
I got such a wonderful SSR attack on my first draw.
What was it?
Dunbine.
Oh, Dunbine.
Guard, your defense is not that high.
But he will at least heal now.
Does he?
Didn't you equip him with the Aggressive Psyso?
That I did.
Yeah, gives plus 10% HP and energy recover.
Hero, how I wish you had a
Hit all. It's fine, he's just saving more prey for his allies. Because, I mean, that's easy enough to get a kill on, to get someone else moving.
Defend.
Large class space monsters. Just launch a swarm of tiny ones.
That was a defensive pose, wasn't that?
Nothing at all.
Alright, hero. Just...
Mop up.
All of those green ones should be dead.
Because he's at a high enough will? Yeah, I'd say it looks like it. Post-movement map attacks are uncommon for a reason.
The best one, of course, though, is still the double Zeta.
It's high Mega Cannon?
Yep. I say that for the sole reason of, it's not technically a post-movement map attack. So it has the same, you know, ridiculous range.
Ridiculous range and stats. Still nowhere near as ridiculous as the Double X's Sweden satellite cannons, though, with range of 1 to infinity.
They get even more broken in the next game.
Yep.
Every turn.
You can only do it once per turn, but still, once per turn. Twin satellite cannon. I mean, satellite cannon is, after all,
strong.
Yeah, very strong.
Since we have nothing to say, do you want to talk about Cypher?
Nah.
Alright.
Probably ought to have put those cards away, but
Yeah, probably.
I can take care of that later.
What is...
Swap main unit.
Just not a command I see. Hi, Paloma.
It's just typically that it's easier to hit square to swap. Hi, remember the rest of your enemies are going to be showing up further on the right now. Hi, Paloma Cat. How are you, girl? You're such a happy-go-lucky little cat. Mwah.
I see, just barely out of range.
Out of range of the Orgus?
Yeah.
Neither of them have Accelerate. Well, technically.
Not trying to accelerate, just trying to take this down. I think this should work.
For whatever reason, the Orgus wasn't doing an attack.
It's out of range.
Ah.
That's what I meant. However, twin attacks from Hero Yui.
Because Hero is very strong and skilled. Because the Zero system sees through everything.
That should be a dynamic kill.
Yep.
That wasn't even soul-filled.
So you have barely anything left down there.
Which means it's the Lelouch fodder. That will not work. Which means just go for that.
Leave them not quite dead.
Just had to make sure I actually had the 2-star active.
Yeah, the act again. Hot blood on duo. And that was enough for the 40. Watch out, everyone! Something else is coming! More invaders? No, that's... I've kept you waiting, Z-Blue. And Shotaro! Gura? What are you doing, Gura? I did not order a launch command to you. Father, I must defeat Z-Blue with my own hands and claim the Earth on my own. After all, I am Gura King Jr. I must prove the fact that I am a fitting warrior to be called your son. Please, Father, give me this one last chance. Very well, Gura. You understand the truths of the universe. Truths of the universe? However, since you have used my name here, you must be sure to defeat them. That is my wish, sir. Gura, do we have to fight no matter what? How many times have I told you, Shotaro? This is what I was born to do as the King of Beasts. Prepare yourself, Zeblu. I shall defeat you here and make the Earth my own. Gura, is fighting really all we can do? Defeat Space Robo number 7.
Should be easy.
Oh, miracles occurred.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
just one last time. He's got a very different looking mech here compared to his previous times we've met him.
Yep.
Looks like some kind of Greekish, Romanish
Greco-Roman
soldier. Yeah. He's got ESP level 7, Prevail level 6, Counter level 6, Guard, Ignore size level 4, will up on damage.
What size is it?
Medium.
Oh, it's only medium.
But it can hit absolutely anything at max strength, has just beam and Sword of Light.
Okay. And here I was thinking it was going to be size L and negate up to 4L, which doesn't exist.
No. That would be ridiculous. Although we do get to be size infinite in the endgame.
Yep.
Oh, come on. I almost feel it would be better to close in and support, but... Something of Lelouch is leveled up there, but I don't know what. Probably his Command Aura. He's now level 4 Commander. Focus? No focus?
No focus.
Yep, you did enough damage. And Lelouch gained his final skill, which is Soul.
I was going to say, I'm sure that isn't love.
No, really. You don't think Lelouch would have love?
I'm gonna go with a strong no.
What about Hot Blood?
I think he'd be more likely to have love than hot blood. Let's go for this.
He's backing up with Hyper Bazooka.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Well, we'll see.
We'll see if this kills. Just barely not.
Oh well. This is not going to be top tier gameplay, of course.
I mean, occasionally it is, but truly top tier gameplay for this game. I think the only speedrun tech is named Hero Yui.
Haha. You know, I was actually curious earlier, so I looked up on speedrun.com to see if anyone has.
There's nothing other than VX and T.
Yeah. I only saw V and X, actually.
thought
Same
T was
guy
on.
holds all the records. There's only one run of each type that's up. Although they do have other categories.
Five macros, Kevin.
Can you imagine? Can you guess how long it takes to get through?
I don't know how long they are normally, so I'm gonna go 4 hours.
The speedruns for V and X, the longest ones I saw were under 220.
Well,
So, yeah, and that's not even for New Game Plus. The New Game Plus runs were like an hour 30.
okay.
So, Hot Blood and Resupply acquired.
Nice.
But yeah, you can get really fast if you skip all of the dialogue and blitz objectives and things like that. But that's not really what makes Super Robot Wars so special. Going to move them over for a
Yeah, I'm
Try
ready
again.
to upgrade. Let's go for
the Genium.
the genuine and the Durandal.
Let's see. What else is there to be said here?
It's harder since we've gone through the stage partially before.
True.
And exhausted a bunch of top dialogue then.
However, none of that's been recorded here.
I mean, it's recorded, it's just intentionally nowhere.
Yeah. What's up with the dinosaurs, I wonder?
My bet is they were still trying to make it look like a kid's series.
They have dinosaurs, they have bugs, they have lions, and a Greco-Roman soldier. And those skull crab things.
And the Demon Lord of Space.
Yeah, but that's just a guy rather than a mech of some kind. Because I'm pretty sure those are still supposed to be space robos. I mean, at least those ones definitely are, but the...
Just keep launching those MDA rounds until you're out.
Yeah, Stars buffs on Ozma are ridiculous. See, Blue, you still intend to resist? Stop it already, Gura. We don't want to fight against you! Silent Shotaro. I am the Prince of Beasts, Gura King Jr. Well said, Gura. This is... I have granted a portion of my power unto you. Be sure to use it well. Are you still going to fight, Gura? Don't think that I'm the same as I've been up until now. With the power of my father, my fighting skills have been increased many-fold. What the hell do you think you're doing, forcing your son to fight like this? There's no way those are the bonds of love a parent and child should have. You're just using your child as a tool! Howl as much as you like, Earthlings. This is the truth of the universe. Now, let us go, Shotaro. Until I defeat you, I shall continue to fight. What should we do? There's nothing we can do but fight, Shotaro. Chris, serious here. Is that really all we can do? Let's quickly see. He's got more HP.
Yeah.
His will is maxed out. So, yeah.
So he's gonna hit a bit harder now.
And he takes 20 to 30% less damage because Guard is active.
One left.
And remember, you've still got the giant flying saucer up there.
Yep, which is why I'm gonna hit this.
But all you need to do in this section is defeat Gura. Unfortunately, we have not done anything with Shotaro, so giving the Z-chip bonus of having Shotaro try and convince Gura is kind of unfeasible here. Which is why he's not on the stage. Although, to be fair, I do kind of wish battleships worked older school Super Robot Wars style, where if you put someone in, you can take anyone else out. But
I think there's a reason you can't do that. Although, you don't have any of that in this one.
Any of what?
I think it was a portable, where you can have some combining robots, have them decombine and both go into a battleship, so you can pull out an extra unit.
Ah. Yeah, no, there's no one like that in this.
Just a small flaw in the system.
I don't think there are any combining units in this that actively combine. Look at those beautiful little fodder. Weren't they always fun to fight? So they go down instantly?
They go down basically instantly.
Gura! Priest Gura! Lord Demon Lord! Forgive me! Duncan, Roby! The weak are fated to perish. That is also part of the truth of this universe. Gura, let us go, Earthlings. Since you have defeated Duncan, I shall defeat you with my own hands. Or are you just going to have Osmond the Gunbuster kill him? I mean, Soul-filled Inazuma kick gotta hurt a lot.
Yeah, I'm debating whether I want to use the Soul-filled Inazuma kick.
Or save that.
Or save... I'm gonna save this all. I'm going to go ahead and just...
Alright. Going for the...
Buster Pride or Red Claw? Should check that.
It's fine. Gunbuster's probably going to be running low on energy here at some point.
I can just throw a resupply on it.
Yeah. Don't get cocky because of a lucky hit. Because of a lucky hit. Just rush in. Keep on blasting this poor soldier. Let's see what Gura does. This is the end for you.
This must have been made in the 90s. Those shoulders.
No, I mean... It used to be in, okay?
At least it's not Macross 7. Most 80s anime ever made, despite being made in 94, so...
All I will say is... Slayers.
When was Slayers made? Because it looks like it's from the 80s.
No, it's, mid to early 90s. But yes, Lena's shoulder pads are quite impressive.
I don't know if those are the words I'd use to describe it, but...
Let's see. Slayers was actually...
Yeah, let's just...
The anime was 95, but the series was first released in 89, so... There's your answer. Finally, we get to see what Trans Am looks like.
Ooh, the stream does not like Osmos effects.
Oh, and Graham is going to go for the Tri-Punisher.
Yeah, I intentionally said it too.
Enjoy yourselves while you can. Trans Am online. Quant, let's go. And of course, because he had to use it.
It was dynamic.
No, just because... Maybe because dynamic kill,
no,
but more
not.
just...
That was not good enough. Oh, that was nice. Looks cool, but... It's wasted.
You were very close. You didn't cast Soul, did you?
I did.
No.
That was soul-filled.
Hmm.
Alright, who's got love? You got love?
No.
I mean, I genuinely don't know if she would or not. You've got love.
Yeah.
Sure, you do it.
Alright, Panager. Let's go, Unicorn.
Is Entity 5 turns?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
No, no.
And
I
given
think
how
these
low
5
the
turns.
HP is, just do that.
NTD has been 5 turns this whole time.
Just thought it was 3 for some reason.
Remember what they say. Remember what Alberto tells him in the anime.
5 minutes.
Yeah. It'll automatically cut off after 5 minutes to prevent injury to the pilot.
Will that be gotten
Yep. No! How could I? Suzaku has acquired Soul. Ah! Kura! Gura, your death shall not be allowed. Ah! With this, you should still be able to fight. 8. If you are defeated, I shall simply lend more of my power to you. Yes. Stop it already. Aren't you just telling him to suffer eternally then? Father is giving his power to me. Something like that, it's just not right. There's something wrong with that. Stop it already, Kura. You're just being used by the Demon Lord of Space. But I'm Kura King Jr. Just throw away the name of King then. After all, aren't you fine just as Kura? But then even so, you're still our friend. And if you stop fighting, we can still all live together happily. Shotaro, why would you go so far for someone you've only met once? Just like you said, the time we spent together may not have been that long. But even so, I can't leave you alone. After all, we're the same. The same? That's right. I've been fighting this whole time with feelings that were entrusted to me by my dad, too. But I've got my pride that I've been fighting this entire time to bring back peace. The fight that used to be my dad's is now mine as well. But you're different. You're just going along with whatever your father says. Kura, you're you, aren't you? You're the only one who can decide how you're going to live. That shall not be allowed, Kura. Father, Kura! Kura's currently wavering between Shotaro and the Demon Lord? This rate, Kura's heart's going to break. What's wrong, Mars? Someone's calling me. What is this place? This is inside of Gura's heart. Currently, you have dived into it. Is this due to my psychic powers? Reaching into Gura's heart, which has been imprisoned by darkness, would be impossible with your power alone. Darkness. Go, Mars. Cut through the darkness that lies at the heart of Gura's heart. The Demon Lord of Space? So we release the darkness inside Gura's heart. Open your eyes already, Gura. The Demon Lord of Space might be your father. Or you should have your own way of living, shouldn't you? Don't listen to the Demon Lord of Space. What do you think's important here? What I think is important? That's right, Gura. You've got your friends, don't you? There's no way you want to fight against them. My friends? Gura! We don't want to fight against you! Gura, you're a friend, aren't you? Shotaro? Gura! What is this? Gura has rejected my power? There you are, Demon Lord of Space. This is Gura's will! Rather than being pushed down the path you've found for him, Gura chose the path of friendship! What? Did Mr. Takara open Gura's heart? All I did was help a little bit. The one who was able to clear away the darkness in his heart was Shotaro's friendship. Gura? Don't get me wrong, Shotaro. And so, I don't intend to stop my fight with you here. Oh, you're still saying that? I am Kura King Jr. As commander of the invasion force of Earth, I must put an end to this fight with my own hands. Let's go, Shotaro. From here on out, it'll be a clear fight of me and you. Alright, Gura. You're my friend. So that's why I'll fight against you. I'll stop you with my own strength. Be sure to free you from these fights. That is it, Shotaro. Gura's left the Demon Lord of Space behind, huh? That's fine, Gura. After all, you're not just some puppet of his.
Gura, to think you would reject my will. So the worst father in history is finally getting his due, huh? He chose to fight of his own will here. Even if you're his father, you have no right to butt into this. In that case, Gura, be sure to splendidly slaughter them, and show me the truths of this universe. I'm not fighting for something as trivial as that. Let's go, Shotaro, Sea Blue. This shall be our final fight. Let's go, Tatsujin. We'll put an end to this fight with Gura. Defeat Space Robo number 7.
Alright. Beat Space Robo number 7 again. Less HP this time.
Yep, because he threw off the power. So he's back to what he was before. But still max will.
S adapter. Same attacks. So nothing new there. Alright. Maximum break. Oh well.
MVS dual wielding. I like Paloma. Let's see. Unicorn support attack should be, yes, the Beam Gatling. The Beam Gatling he stole from Palau. Something like that won't even be a scratch to me.
It's so weird seeing a single Beam Gatling.
Because you're used to the dual Beam Gatlings mounted on the full armor shields?
Yeah.
What were you saying about the time limit before, by the way?
Just that I thought it was 3 turns instead of 5.
No, it's been 5 the whole time.
I don't know why I thought it was 3.
That's because there are a number of other ones that have 3-turn time limit things. Let's see, I can't remember if the Denkuger Nova in Z2-1 was 3 or 5 turns. It's one of those. Until Aggressive Beast Mode goes online. There's also...
Yeah, I had that before. Just don't have the super final.
Yeah. There's a couple of other 3-turn things. That power I used to dive into Gura's heart. If that wasn't my psychic powers, what on earth was that? Where do you think you're looking, Mars? Do you intend to take pity on me here? I thank you for what you did, but even so, this fight is separate from that. Exactly right, Gura. I'll throw everything I have at you. For Shotaro and Wada's sake, and for your own sake. God Mars and Zeta. Earthlings, you still intend to continue down the path of evolution? Because evolution is very important to these. Even not taking, the getter into account.
Shinka evolution or a different type?
Shinka is what he's saying. Because the thing is, the idea of Shinka is a thing that becomes key to the meta plot of these games eventually here. It's already been mentioned a bit, but it's Shinka written entirely in katakana rather than with the kanji for evolution. So, it's kinda different, but not quite necessarily. But anyways, it will wind up becoming a permanent status effect later in the next game, when we get into the end game. So that's a nice thing. Shinji has soul.
I was really hoping he'd have love.
Haha! Shinji Ikari, love!
Yeah, no, I wasn't counting on it, but it would have been nice.
I don't deny it would have been nice. Alright, Kshatriya, are you going all out? No. Interesting.
Its weakest attack?
No, I don't think the Beam Saber is its weakest attack, but not its strongest, certainly. Oh, it definitely didn't need it, so... Once we start running, we're never gonna stop!
Yeah, I was just doing this because this is the one unit nearby that had love.
Bet everything on this single strike!
I'd like to recoup part of that million and a bit that I spent prior to this stage.
Yeah, you spend a lot of money upgrading stuff.
Well, you've still got like 3 million, but...
3 to 4 million. And again, Gura falls. Way overkill. FS adapter acquired. Splendidly done, Z-Blue. Kura! The Prince of Beasts, Kura King Jr. has died. With this, I shall not show myself before you again. Wait, Gura! I attacked the Earth. That's not something that can simply be forgiven. That's something that the Demon Lord Space ordered you to do, right? It's not as if you did it of your own will. Even so, sin is a sin. So I cannot stay with you. Gura. Thank you, Shotaro. That summer's day we spent together. It truly was enjoyable. You are my friend. That guy... Gura's already abandoned the Demon Lord of Space, of his own will. I guess we aren't gonna have to fight him anymore, huh? Let's pray that that's the case. Gura, the next time we meet, let's both throw away our swords. Now you've done it, you pitiful earthlings! The Demon Lord? So the boss finally shows himself. Foolish humans. How dare you do such a thing to Gura? But let me tell you here and now. Do not think you have bested me simply because you defeated Gura. Watch out. The dimensional boundaries are warping. He's calling more balls here. Wait a minute. This feeling is... He's coming. And now... That's... the Solar Aquarion? Whose spelling it is. That's right, Wuggling Amada. I've come here to put an end to this! Mechanical Angel. Power of the sun he has is dangerous. The Solar Wing is incredible! It feels like I'm overflowing with power! Taste the power of the Solar Wing! Just a bit of craziness. That guy... He's indiscriminately attacking everything? But why? How? There's 3 chosen elements around where there's no way that Mythical Aquarion would work. Don't tell me. Exactly right, Amada! This is a final fight, Amada! Kakura! So,
straight into the next stage.
Do we press on?
Do we? It's only 3 o'clock, so... Yeah, probably. Just get the boss is going to be an ace soon.
Wow. Boss and ace. You don't know anyone. I really do need to teach you at least...
Well, I also really don't care here. It's more about levels than anything. Save. check teams. Ugh.
Lucky you. Shotaro is a forced deploy. At least you get 17 teams?
I had 18 last time.
Yeah, because, you know, you had no enforce.
I genuinely don't know.
I'd say put Basar with Shotaro. Keep Shotaro out of the way that way.
Yeah, probably the best. Alright.
You have a new S adapter.
I don't know if I'm really gonna throw it on anyone, just...
But that is what you have.
What does this one do?
Gain meter. For every square you travel on the map, you gain 500 money at the end of stage.
Alright. D-Trader, even though I don't expect it to be anything.
I sincerely apologize. This time as well, we are incredibly busy, so the D-Trader will be operating on an automatic system. So, well, the celebration for race pilots shall have to wait until the next time. Well then, today as well, let's get to selling!
Panic Rush. IRC and...
Spinal ISC and high efficiency radar.
Yeah, man. Let's go ahead and... Let's go.
October 13th, straight into chapter 52.
I should have upgraded Shotaro.
Interesting. The wicked translation given here for this chapter is evil and shadow and darkness. It's like darkness, shadow, and blackness. Or not quite. Yami to in to ankoku to. That's like saying darkness and darkness and darkness, but darkness in 3 different ways.
Alright, so they're definitely going to be there.
Yeah.
Which means...
So your Z-chip bonus for this stage is to defeat the Demon Lord of Space before defeating the Solar Aquarion. Your ZR point is to defeat 80 enemies and then defeat the Solar Aquarion, within 4 turns.
I don't think both of these goals are going to be accomplished.
Yep, I leave it to you.
I don't know why, I just... Something tells me those aren't both going to get accomplished.
This is... Those 2 planets are Vega and Altair. Yep, they're starting to crash together. What the hell's happening? Have we been flying off to Altair again? Earth's here too. Will, the situation...
We were not transported at all from the previous battleground. And so...
Altair wound up smashing through the dimensional walls and is approaching the Earth?
Thanks to the fact that the mythical Aquarion disappeared, the balance between the 2 planets has begun crumbling. Is that it?
And then, that Aquarion is... I've got no clue what the hell's happening. But this is interesting, isn't it?
Solar Wing. Its power has sealed my black hole.
Sealed the black hole? Does that just means the Aquarion's got that much power? This power's incredible! With this, I can put against anyone! But, aren't you going to save both worlds with that power? For that, there's something I've gotta do. Kakura, get out of the Aquarion! This way, both planets are going to crash into each other and get destroyed! As if I care about that. I've got both the Solar Wing and my damn woman! All that's left is to defeat you!
Kono, you're there on the Solar Aquarion as well?
Don't tell me, is Sasuke there too? Stop it, you beast! I didn't have you call the Aquarion to do something like this!
Shut up already! I'm going to put an end to this fight with Amada.
Yes, that's right. That is precisely what I desire. 2 fragments of soul split in half. And the mechanical angel is mine once more. With this, the symphony of the red dream and the blue reality shall begin again.
Solar Wing, if you say you are going to destroy the Earth, then I shall let you go for now.
That's a lot of giant spaceships.
Yeah.
Look at all the cannon fodder.
Aren't you saying something there, Mr. Demon Lord? If that's the case, I guess we'll deal with these problems beforehand. Ah well, guess this means I'll be taking the Mikage bastard's place here.
Oh yeah, at least they've given you a nice amount of cannon fodder.
Skeletons, abductors, and Vajra?
Guess Mikage is really trying to destroy both worlds.
If we don't get the Solar Aquarion back, things are really gonna be bad here.
There's the Demon Lord of Space too!
Well, how much time do we have remaining? In roughly 8 minutes. The approach of Altair will cause unmeasurable damage to the planet Earth.
So we've gotta put an end to this within 8 minutes, huh?
We've gotta do it.
Of course. After all, that's what Z-Blue's for, right? Well, if you both the Demon Lord of Space and the Aquarion, and rescue Mikoto and Sasuke, and bring back peace.
Cease your foolish resistance, humans.
Ah, shut up already. You stupid old man who let Kura escape. We'll put an end to our fight with you here, Demon Lord.
Very well. Learn your foolishness.
Let's go, Amada. Mechanical Angel versus the Mechanical Angel. This'll be our final fight. Come at me, Kagura. I won't give you Mikoto or the world. So, defeat the Solar Aquarion. Don't let a battleship die. Don't let Shotaro die. Don't let 9 turns pass. The star point is within 4 turns, defeat 80 enemies, and then defeat the Solar Aquarion.
Okay.
So, just quickly here.
The Demon Lord of
The
Space.
Demon Lord of Space. He has ESP level 9, Prevail level 7, Ignore Size level 4, Counter level 7, Multi-target, Will Up bonus, Spiritual Defense, Double Action. Oh, and an Essence Space.
He's size 2L though, so what is he compensating for?
I know, you'd think. He has HP Recover Small, Energy Recover Large, all Canceller, which means should be all debuffs.
Yep.
Well, all mental debuffs. No, all debuffs. He's only got 90,000 HP though, so
Yeah,
that's
not
okay.
actually terrible.
He has Black Hole Map Attack.
Oh, jeez.
He's only got plus 10 to hit though. Sword and Black Hole.
Okay.
Oh, also the Black Hole attack, if you get hit with
Let me guess.
this
halves.
one. No. You can't do anything for the next turn. And ignore size.
So, the slightly worse version.
We also have the Solar Aquarion to check.
Give me just a moment, too.
Yeah. Do your buffs.
Just get the primary 2 buffs out of the way.
That and Lelouch.
That and Lelouch. So I don't actually forget Lelouch this time. You can go over by the Vajra.
Mm-hmm. Because that's what he's for.
Vajra don't care.
And also there aren't any real tough Vajra. Attack buff is going off.
Solar Aquarion.
So, it's, you know, the Aquarion you remember from Z, too, but gold.
And larger.
So, Kagura's got Reversal Power, his thing. He's got Counter level 5, so once he's at 130 will, he'll automatically counterattack everything. Fail level 7, will up, will up, will up on damage, will limit break.
Okay.
That's fun. It does not count as having other pilots, though, so that's kind of nice. So it's also got the All Canceller, size 1L.
Oh, because it's not that one.
Yeah, and has 99,200 HP. And everything. It has Solar Wing Map Attack, Beam, which is hit all, and Mugen Punch of Creation. Genesis Mugen Punch. Let's go with that.
Ignore size.
Genesis Mugen Attack.
Genesis. Spelled like Terminator.
Genesis. Okay.
None of the other ones do.
Yeah. I was just mildly curious.
Alright. Accelerate applied.
Yeah, you don't want to do that here. So I leave it up to you if you're going to go for the Z-Chips or the SR point.
What did you say Z-Chips is?
Z-Chips is defeat the Demon Lord before you beat the Aquarion. SR point is defeat 80 enemies, then defeat the Solar Aquarion within 4 turns.
It just barely failed.
Oh well.
The Orcs is better enemy phase anyway.
Okay, apparently the MG Blast Impulse is out. Yes, I definitely like the Tier 1 Seed type suits. The
right, those things just
Strike and... yeah, they're really weak. They are literally just cannon fodder. The Strike and the Impulse, I love their flexibility.
I will agree that the Impulse looks quite good.
I mean,
Strike, I can take or leave it.
I personally like the Strike's design more than the Impulse, but it's part of why I've got an RG Strike model and not an RG Impulse. I don't think there is an RG Impulse, actually.
I don't think there is.
Wonder why. No, there is an RG Force Impulse. Wait. Hang on. Looks like there is, but not yet. Yes, the RG Force Impulse is coming out in April. This year.
Okay.
Part of the question, of course, is, are they going to release it? Are they going to do a strike-style release of Blast and Sword? Is it the Sword Impulse? Where's the Blast Impulse and...
Blast Impulse, Sword Impulse. That's Awakening,
I don't remember...
right?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't remember if it's called Sword Impulse or not. But yeah, the other two impulses...
No, just NTD. NTD up.
Because yes, the Impulse is in fact designed to be fitted into its flyer set. That's interesting. I'll definitely have to take a look for that when it
releases.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Banasha got Awakening.
That's
yeah,
nice.
That's Awakening.
I was not able to see, sadly, but it's understandable.
Is that not Awakening?
Yes, that is.
Oh yes, apparently some Twitch streamer is trying to teach people Japanese. With Ni no Kuni.
Okay. Which one?
That I don't know.
So, I mean, I've got my glorious DS copy.
Which is something we might try to translate at some point.
Because, of course, we have the most important thing.
Why don't you go grab that while
I think I am going to here.
While I'm busy plotting out what I'm doing. I don't know if we really have any viewers currently, but...
It's fine. But yeah, so for those who do not know, Ni no Kuni is a game that came out a few years back, which was created by Studio Ghibli and Level 5 Studios. So it's got, you know, all the charm of Ghibli works. It's got music by Joe Hisaishi. It came out in 2 versions. A PS3 version and a Nintendo DS version. PS3 version made it over here, but the DS one didn't. And I can probably say that this is a large part of the reason why it never made it over here. So the DS version had a spellbook that came with it, which is full of information about the game. The PS3 version has it as well, but it's all in digital format. Whereas this, however, is a full physical book filled with important bits. Such as, say...
I'm gonna give you a moment, but there might be dialogue here in a second.
Go right ahead. Demon Lord of Space. You sounded evil just from your name. But you look even more evil when I see you here! Any enemies would threaten the peace of the earth. The Cutbuster and I will strike them down! You sound as if you do not fear me at all. Even if I may look like this, I've survived a black hole before. There's no way I'll lose to you here. Let's go, Demon Lord. Your darkness will be burned away by the Gunbuster's flames. So, quickly see if she's got anything special to say. Yeah, this actually is a full book, complete with pages of spells that you actually have to trace out on the DS screen the first time you use them to get them to activate. It's actually really cool.
Including the most important spell to Ghibli fans.
Oh, yes. Including, let me quickly find it here. Over here, Balzanon, or Balus, the spell of destruction from Laputa. The strongest dark magic in the game. Very nice.
Or if you don't know it from Ghibli, you might know it from ReZero.
As that's the reason that the main character is almost freaking out about the name that the maids always called him.
Did it say it had to be in the same turn?
No, it just said kill the Demon Lord of Space before you kill the Solar Aquarion. Yeah, this book's got all sorts of stuff. It's got lists of all the monsters in-game, things about where you can find them, what specialties they have, what they're bad at. So, full bestiary, list of spells, list of items and crafting recipes. And perhaps my favorite part, although this is a book that is 351 pages long, once you get to page 260 or so, the entire rest of it is just stories, legends that are passed down in the game world that you can take the time to read here in this physical spellbook they give you. And that do in fact play into the story of the game. Every bit of it winds up being somewhat important. Such as, let's see.
The Lion King.
Mm-hmm. See, there's one particular one I'm thinking of.
Loma, where are you?
The man who would become God. The other me. Loma, come on up. Oh yes, perhaps the most important one, the brothers who made a flute, about the clarion horn that you go and find in-game to, cut the dark through the darkness and find a way to the, last boss's hideout. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are you, kitten? You're squeaking quite a bit. Hi. But yeah. Full physical book included with your DS game. And fake rune language, which it has a translation guide for at the back. Lots of beautifully illustrated pictures. It's...
Is it a fake rune language, or is it just a a cipher? Alright, please hit Suzaku.
How about it's more of a cipher in reality,
Good.
but it's treated as a runic language they invented for the game.
That has 69% hit chance.
Impossible! For me, the Demon Lord of Space to fall is...
No. No eating my book. This is a precious book. I'm not going to be able to get my hands on another copy, kitty.
I mean, you probably can, actually. New type level 5!
Yay! We did it! We beat the Demon Lord of Space?
Ah, ha, ha.
More laughter.
The Demon Lord Sandwich has completely recovered? What? Then what have we been struggling all this time for? Hey, you cheater! That's against the rules!
You cannot understand it. This is but one of my powers. Even though his source of energy, the black hole, has disappeared? It has not disappeared. It has merely been sealed by the power of the sun. However, the inverse of the sun. So long as the power of darkness exists, that shall be strength for me.
The incarnation of the universe's darkness. He used my power, didn't he? The inverse of the sun? Solar Aquarion? In other words, unless we beat that, we won't be... No matter how many times we beat the Demon Lord, it won't be enough, huh?
All units. No, leave the Demon Lord for later. For now, target the Solar Aquarion.
Interesting. So you want to stab me in the solar ring, huh? Kagura, don't think things will go as you like all this time. So, now you need to destroy the Solar Aquarium. And things are going to go rapidly downhill once we destroy the Solar Aquarium.
No, really.
Because we wind up having an even more terrifying foe awaiting us.
For the next stage? Oh, right.
We don't actually fight him next stage.
We have a slightly more terrifying foe next stage, I'd say.
Oh, yes. Next stage, we have a truly terrifying foe. Because next stage is one of the most gloriously BS fights in the game.
The Big Venus.
So, basically, for this next stage's boss, each team gets one attack on her, after which they are wiped out of existence. Gone.
Reduced to atoms. Not even atoms.
They never existed.
Except for the Big O. And I assume it's team?
Yeah. Because the Big O is weird. Because Roger Smith is a very talented negotiator.
He can negotiate with death itself.
Probably.
It may not go particularly well.
I'm sure Death has a soft spot for Roger. After all, how can Death mistrust a guy who's constantly wearing nothing but black? It looks smart, doesn't it?
I'd say there's nothing but reasons to not trust him, honestly. How often do his negotiations, what's the word, succeed?
Well, that depends on your definition of succeed, amongst other things. He's about to use the Fist of Genesis.
Not resort to a fist fight.
No, it's almost never a fist fight. It's a giant robot fight, which is far superior. I'll keep on living. That's my way of making amends. Because that was Suzaku's punishment at the end of Code Geass. The one who wanted to live was sentenced to death, and the one who wanted to die was forced to keep on living.
That did a lot more damage than I was expecting. And let's see what his attack is.
You won't get away from this. Genesis Mugen attack.
I appreciate that they put it all in English for Aquarion Evol.
There's no point if it doesn't hit.
2 chapters until the Evol's name makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
This is still turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. I can get you moving.
Kira. Wonderful
Kira
super
Yamato.
I always think it's mildly unfair looking at the RG Force Impulse here, how much extra detail work they put into the models for the images. Because it's not going to look that good straight out of the box.
No, but half the fun of making a Gunpla is panel lining. And painting, but I don't have painting tools.
No.
You can hand paint Gunpla, but
not easily.
It's harder.
I'll be very interested to see how well this RG Force Impulse actually holds together. They claim that they're working on improving stability compared to other seed kits, but I mean,
I just wish they'd make a non-seed or 00 new suit. You know?
What do you mean by that?
Like, haven't like all the RGs recently just been seed? 00. Just like all the PGs have been Seed, 00, and Unicorn. It just feels like there's an absurdly high number of Seed units.
Well, I mean, there aren't that many RGs total.
Yeah, RGs I'll give them more of a pass on with the Strays.
So yeah, RGs started with Grandpa and Char's Zaku. So I'll Strike, Zaku 2, Freedom, Mark II, Justice, Zeta, Destiny, GP01, Standard and Full Burner, Strike Freedom, Exia, Char's Zagok.
Char's Zagok?
Char's Zagok.
Char's Zagok.
Interesting. I've never seen the Char's Zagok RG before.
I think I have once.
Wing Zero, Endless Waltz, 00, Stray Red Frame, Standard Wing, Endless Waltz. Oh, I see. Wing Endless Waltz from Glory of the Losers. Quant, Sinanju, Build Strike, Stray Gold Frame Matsumina.
Build Strike, of course, gets passed due to it at least being
Unicorn,
a variant.
Johnny Ridden Zaku, Banshee, Tall Geese, Endless Waltz, Sazabi, Flarmer Unicorn, Crossbone, that's another one I want to get, and New. And next up is the Force Impulse. So
Oh, yeah, right, because I don't have Zasuke or Mikono.
What?
I don't have the Dimensional Mugen Punch.
Ah, right, because you need both of them.
Both of them are required for that attack. Okay, you're starting to take
a lot of damage. Yeah, actually, it's been quite a while since the last Seed suit. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, we've got UC, late UC, 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 after Colony, UC, 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 Seed. So there's quite a number there between.
Yeah, there are in this case.
The RGs. But yeah, there are a lot of Seed. Genesis Mugen Punch.
Defending.
Do you understand, Kakura? Huh?
There's no way her mother and father would have wanted this. Father? What the hell are you talking about? Who's the Supreme Commander Voltaire? Izumo! Man, Izumo was my dad? Our dad entrusted the future of both planets to us. Even so, you... As if I'd care about that. What? So long as I've got my damn woman, I don't care about anything else. And won't get in my way, no matter who they are, I'll kill them! You... Looks like the weakling's angry, huh? But there's no way you can win against me. Shut up already, Kagura. I'll be sure to stop you. I'll give Mikono back and save both worlds!
Now we get to see what it looks like on a hit.
Please don't do too much damage.
Defending, so... Hopefully it won't deal more than 2,000 damage.
Okay.
Good.
What's wrong, Kagura? I'm still alive here!
And now it's time for map attack. No? What?
Jenny's going to cover for you.
Do I want the genuine to cover?
No, that's your decision.
You know what, sure, let's have,
like that.
let's have the genuine cover.
The Demon Lord of Space using his sword. In front of my darkness, not a speck of light shall remain. I'll slice your very soul in half.
Please not miss something.
I mean, Alto should be someone who's particularly good at hitting things.
It's a 25% chance on missing, though.
With what I'm saying is with Alto's speed, he should be super high accuracy. To think that it was so low against him.
Allow me to praise you for actually hitting me.
Oh no. Black hole.
Well, you're not going to be doing anything this turn.
We sincerely apologize, Amuro.
Both revolution and understanding are pointless in the face of overwhelming darkness. Die!
Oh. Okay.
They crossed the event horizon.
Okay. Inability to act is not the worst.
Well, it may not be inability to act.
39.
Check them.
No, it's that's halved, I think.
No. It's combat unavailable.
I see.
So I wasn't sure if it was fully, you can't do anything, or you cannot attack. Yeah, combat is unavailable to them.
Why do you not have Accelerate anymore?
Because they had to cut something from Hero's spell list, and that was the most applicable one. They wanted to have him with freely available will buffs, they wanted him to have attack up, they wanted him to be able to hit more easily. These are things that are key to the genetic makeup of Hero Yui, the pilot.
Bold of you to assume he has genetics.
I honestly don't know where you're going with that one. I mean, if you were saying something about about Kira, sure, that would be more understandable as a joke.
No, I'm saying just on grounds of
Hero Yui does not have parents, he simply sprang into existence because the cosmos willed him so.
Precisely. Even though I know he does have parents. Oh, that's easy to deal with.
I mean, he's Neki Basara.
Single hot-blooded. My friends should do it.
Remember, if you move, you can't use the larger range. I'd say go back to where you were. Yeah, check one of those maps.
It's exactly the same.
Okay, never mind then.
And my friends is stronger.
There's one left.
Let's try enough against them. Sorry, just get rid of these Roger in the corner. This reminds me of the start of the series where he just kept singing Planet Dance every episode. 20 episodes. Not really, but it felt like it.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
If you're going to do that, use just a single. Max Will. Because they were at max will.
It was worth a try. Oh, you do have Exotic.
Yep. Mary may be nuts, but she's still quite usable.
What are you talking about, nuts? I genuinely don't think she has sanity.
Her sanity score is so low that it initiated a stack overflow? Is that what you're saying?
Yes! Let's go with that. The bits I've seen about her... She doesn't seem particularly... what's the term? Human.
Considering Evangelion, that is always a possibility.
Asuka doesn't call her Mega Neko for no reason.
You do know what that means, right?
Glasses cat.
Okay, sure. Fine.
That's how they went with it.
Sure, make a pun on Neko's cat and Mega Neko as Glasses Girl. Okay. Sure.
Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Because that won't work. I think. Oh, that's ammo based. Still not.
Ideal. You could get a kill though. Osmo.
A great cleanup hitter.
The only skill leader not to die.
Yep. Even Delta. What?
Why can't you move?
Yeah.
Because the Gunbuster's out of energy.
Oh. Oh. I was not aware that that's a thing that can actually happen.
Well, I mean, you're out in space, so it chews through energy every turn to move.
Okay.
And unlike flying, you can't just stop flying because you've run out of energy. So you're just stuck where you are. I guess is the way it works. Probably. Close enough at least. $62. Things are going decently. You don't know what?
Start that.
Trust store.
What's the difference between these?
Trust is 3,000 to a single unit. Friendship is 2,500 to both units on a team.
Alright.
I was gonna say I don't see that working. Oh, no, it did. Just barely. Do we move up to punch Kagura?
Yeah, I'll probably do that range.
Not going to move as far as you can?
No. That's why not. This will definitely get at least one kill.
Super Dragoons. Kira is very good. 70.
10 more, so that's 2.
We have a number of people left down there who might be able to do some stuff. I see at least 4 weaklings there. Yeah, you don't have enough. You can obliterate force.
Take down 2.
Look down on me! Don't know if I've ever translated that before, but yeah, that's what she screams whenever she uses her Radiant Wave Searcher ranged attack.
It's a good map attack.
Do do do. Transam.
You just focus on. With that, it should be able to kill. I hope.
Well, we'll see.
I mean, if Graham did that much.
Do you really want to rule over humanity that badly? It's a good question. Yeah, I personally may not love the Quant's asymmetrical design, but I do like that sword it has.
I love the Quant's design. I fully accept its asymmetricality for 2 main reasons.
Okay.
The primary of which is, of course, it's a funnel-based unit. All funnel-based units are unbalanced.
But it's asymmetrical in a very different way. Because, I mean, the new is mainly symmetrical, save the backpack. And this is way more asymmetrical and thoroughly unbalanced in the way it is, because it's really just that one, like, shoulder that's way off. And that, just the way it's unbalanced isn't justifiable to me. How about that?
You should see it when it has all its funnels out.
What, the fact that it loses bits of its armor?
The fact that it loses the good chunk of its legs.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't need its legs if it's going to be fighting in space. Now, what I'm particularly thinking of here is more, just comparing that to the Astaroth. Because the Astaroth is unbalanced, but I like the lack of symmetry in the Astaroth's design. Because that is something that fully fits for me. It's a melee-heavy suit, so it makes sense that it has one more heavily armored side for, like, charging into battle with. Quant, however, has no reason for just having the one ridiculously huge shoulder. It would make more technical sense to just put it on the back, so that way it's at least evenly spreading the weight. Even if you've got the pseudoscience BS of GN particles altering mass, it still just doesn't work.
This down, and that is not end of stage.
No.
Great.
So, may I recommend save?
Yeah, sure. Let's save. Menager.
You've got a good chance of dodging.
Don't die.
Even if you die, it's okay. We've got Roger here to negotiate your safe return. This guy's scent. It's almost non-existent.
Oh, clearly after this I'm gonna have to actually defeat the Demon Lord of Space, aren't I?
Possibly. I don't remember.
That would be the most likely continuation.
Probably. It's either that or you're going to have to deal with the mythical AQ.
Shadow Aquarion. Oh. I think that's the other term for it.
Something like that. Going to have Shin Focus Plus or him? I'm gonna have him do.
For the simple
You
reason
didn't check what the Destiny is doing, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's doing it.
They both have the same thing as their strongest attack, so.
What?
They both have. Their strongest attacks both read the same. Is what I was saying. So.
Full weapons combination.
It's like full barrage or something like that. I don't actually know what it reads. I just know what it does.
All weapon attack.
I'm at full burst engaged. King of beam spam.
I mean, 80% of the beams don't even hit it.
I know. Just the important ones, and the rest of them are just there to, you know, hem him in. Prevent him from fleeing.
Kind of makes sense. Oh, come on again.
Alright. Going to have to drop off for a moment and come back in.
You don't really drop off ever, it's just the game will cut out for a moment.
Yeah.
Ow.
Sorry, Claire. Come over and sit with me, girl.
Claire, could you... Did save, right?
Yes.
Alright.
And if not, well, you saved shortly before punching the Aquarion.
Sorry about that. I don't know why it occasionally has problems, it just does.
Yeah.
One of the problems of emulation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So Kira got his punch in.
Why do you not have love?
Because other pilots have love. Check Sazonka.
Well, that is the worst pilot.
But you can check. Yes, Sazonka has love.
Alright, sure, let's go for love.
Okay, and it what element change her other Schrader unit?
Shred. He's the most attack.
Here we go. Mata, I'll kill you!
And unlike Hiroyui, he means to make good on that threat.
You attacked just like I thought you would. Launch the ghosts. No longer fully unshackled, but
There's a reason.
Our enemy's heavily armored. Let's go! I said he'd unlocked the Ghost Juice system at the end of the previous game, so it would be nice if we got to keep it.
I think it may unlock the next one.
Yep, you've won.
Because
attack again. One Mugen attack to finish it. Reach all the way around the world. Twice.
dialogue time.
Is that where you want him to go? Star point acquired. Damn it! Why can't I win against him? I'll never lose to you. I can't afford to lose. This guy was so different till now. Kagura, this whole time, you were with them. With mother and father in Altair. What? Unlike me, you were somewhere you could have had everything. Even so! What the hell are you saying? I don't remember being raised by my mother or father. What? The only raised me was that Mikage bastard. That devil! Well, the time I spent with him was definitely weird. Let's see. Thanks to the fact I was under him, I knew how much stronger you are by being alone. You can't trust anyone. But when I smelled that damn woman, like Sophie said the first time, I knew it. This Manolo is the only one who will accept me. My destined partner! Do you think something as selfish like that can really be called love? That guy, is he still trying to fight? A heart that was originally one split itself into two. Well, we can't get involved in this here. But if we leave things alone, then... Setsuna? Can you do it? That's what the Quant's true purpose was. That's good. Leave it to me to get him fired up. Let's go. Quantum Burst! This is what the Quant was for. What the? This is... Kagura? This is good. I don't know what the hell's happening here. But if we're able to see each other face to face like this, there's only one thing to do. We'll put an end to this, Amada! Kagura! Stop it already! Miss Mikono? If Sophie's here, that makes this even more convenient. Let's go, Amada! I'll kill my Sophie. In the name of love, we'll kill each other here! As if I care about any parents of mine. Do you think I'll accept that? You're my weak heart. You're weak. Your love is weak too! And that's why for these 12,000 years, we've been parted from Sophie! You're wrong. And then after those 12,000 years, all you were able to do was see our mother off. You're wrong! You're trying to take Sophie away again! No, no, you're wrong! I'm not wrong! Back when I first met Miss Mikono, I felt destiny. Someone who could accept me. Someone who felt the same pain as me. But that isn't it. I was able to realize it from Mikono immediately. We got angry with each other. Her. We didn't always see eye to eye. Me. What are you saying? Even so, Miss Mikono was always trying her best. Even though she was been hurt so badly, she always tried to reach out to others. She supported everyone. Mikono, breath that subs of the past. The way Mikono is right now. Quit screwing around. I love her the way she is. Mata? Damn it. Looks like they've put an end to things. Two of their souls clashed against each other. The two souls that were originally one sought each other out. So they found their own conclusion to it? I think everything's at an end here, though. Kagura, give Mikono back! Kagura!
The Solar Wing has disappeared. Its power is far too strong for you.
Don't you get in the way, Demon Lord! Solar Aquarion isn't here anymore. You can't play your real resurrection stuff anymore.
But thanks to the fact that the solar power has disappeared, my true strength has returned as well.
Strength is completely different from what we felt up until now. So this is true strength?
Foolish humans, allow me to teach you the truth of this universe.
What?
The truths of the universe. That is, that the strong eat the weak. Only the strong are able to survive.
What did he say? Is that the reason you forced Gura to fight?
All living beings fight to survive. Since that day 12,000 years ago, as the universe was collapsing, I transferred Gura away to this blue planet.
Is that the reason Gura was on Earth? The universe collapsing 12,000 years ago. Don't tell me!
That is right. The end of the cycle of 12,000 years. The universe I was from was unable to escape its destiny of ruin. However, on that day, I ascended to godhood and fused myself with a black hole.
How would he do something like that? Is that also thanks to that dimensional energy thing?
That is correct.
Let's see.
By my will, I was able to gather the specters of the dead and use their negative energy to fuse myself with a black hole. The negative power of the origin law.
Negative power of the origin law? I see. So if the powers of the planets are a positive source of dimensional energy, then the end of all planets' life cycles, a black hole is its opposite, huh? So he escaped the destruction of his universe on his own?
Even though you seem to be a sphere reactor, you still do not understand the truth of the origin law. The power of will can move everything. That is what enables dimensional energy to work.
What? It is true that all the sphere actors we met up until now seem to have a strong will. Miss Setsuko of the Sorrowful Maiden, Mr. Rand of the Wounded Lion, Mr. Crow of the Swaying Scales, Amliard of the Lying Black Sheep, and Uthern Salam of the Inexhaustible Water Jug, and then Godlight Man, some of the Quarreling Twins. People such as that are able to make use of their spheres to draw out dimensional energy on their own. However, I turned myself into a black hole, a source of dimensional energy. So long as I obtain the Earth, the optimum place for drawing out that dimensional energy, I shall create an eternal paradise. So you're also targeting the Earth for its dimensional energy? So that's the reason you sent Gura here?
However, Gura has abandoned me. He is no longer my son.
What?
All that awaits the weak is destruction.
There's no way that'll happen. Not so long as we're here.
You earthling brats who led Gura astray. I shall not forgive your existence. Or that puppet's. Why? Does the Demon Lord of Space seem so antagonistic against Tatsujin?
Is that the key to being able to defeat him?
Surrender already, Earthlings. Surrender that blue planet of yours to me, and serve me.
As if we do something like that.
Hmm.
We'll never forgive evil, no matter who you may be, or how tough you may be. We'll fight against evil to protect the Earth's peace.
If that is the case, then die, Earthlings. In accordance with the truths of this universe, learn your powerlessness.
Defeat the Demon Lord of Space and clear the stage.
Something has question mark.
His true power has been unleashed, of course.
Cool. Alright, so... Alright, yeah.
Remember to close in to seal his black hole.
Is that Awakening?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, if you got Awakening, that makes this a lot easier to determine. That's Courage.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I can't do both.
Nope. Just barely not.
Let's go for the soul.
He has wall. The turn-wide one.
Nothing particularly important there.
Big Bang Punch. Ooh, those hit rates.
Those hit rates, they hurt.
At this rate, it looks like he should have just used Courage.
Yeah,
Oh well.
I should have used Courage. Is that crit?
Yeah.
Sure, I don't know if they'll hit it, but...
The Getter.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
Yes, there is.
Oh, you're right.
Over
Wrong.
there. You can burn one of Suzune's on the Getter.
Alright, let's go for
What
it.
is the Getter doing? Didn't check video.
It doesn't matter.
The demon god who has inherited the power of the god of light. But that light shall not stand against my darkness.
We won't know until we try. If you're gonna use the power of a black hole, then don't think you'll be... Even if you use the power of a black hole, don't think you'll be able to overcome my fighting spirit with that. But the Earth and our future, there's no way I'll let them be swallowed by darkness. Maximum break.
You've got quite the guts to come after our Earth.
Okay, did you
yes.
start such regardless? Good to know.
You've got plenty of energy, and it's a super tough boss, so... Chuck the Stoner Sunshine at him. Yeah, late game bosses get really pretty tough in this game. As evidenced by those hit chances pre-Spirit Command.
We are also on hard mode.
That was nothing more than a pebble thrown into the sea.
And now for an attack I'm not sure we've used.
Not in this one. I'll blast you out of the solar system! As Zeus shows himself. Look at this power! Splitting the earth, cleaving the seas, giving birth to everything! Pierce through it! Big Bang Punch! Pretty good damage there.
I have grown bored of your faces.
Ooh.
What was that?
What happened? Even though we attacked him, we're the ones who took damage?
Oh, right.
This is one of my powers. Causality reversal.
Causality reversal? What the hell is that?
Any who would injure me shall be punished by the heavens. So we twist our own attacks to reflect their power back at us. Calculations have been completed. Roughly 1/10 of the damage the Demon Lord of Space sustains will be reflected onto his attackers.
This is the power of a Demon Lord?
How unfortunate, Earthlings. Even though you were able to enter the Age of the Sun, you were too late.
That phrase again.
The Age of Beasts, the Age of Water, the Age of Wind, the Age of Fire, and the Age of the Sun.
Demon Lord, what on earth do you know?
I know all in this universe. In the midst of that black hole, I came into contact with the Black History.
So he really did know about it. What is that? Something that's rumored that if you obtain it, you'll obtain both strength and knowledge.
And exists upon many parallel dimensions, transcending dimensional walls.
And to top it off, most of the people who've gotten their hands on it have been thugs.
So you call all who have strength evil,
Of course, there's always someone who goes wild with power they've gotten their hands on would be an ally of justice.
If that is the case, then I shall silence you, with my overwhelming might.
Can we not win against him?
Do not give up, Earthlings.
You're the robot who was Gura, weren't you? It escaped?
My name is Robi. 100 years ago, my mother planet was consumed, and so I have waited until this day for a chance at revenge.
Then, he's gonna betray the Demon Lord?
This is not a betrayal. Not once did I ever swear fealty to the Demon Lord. Pathetic robot. To think that you would side with those humans and fight against me.
Fight on, Earthlings. The reason that the Demon Lord views you as adversaries is because he is afraid of you. You should be able to eliminate him for good. Do we have the power to do that? The one and only thing that will be able to defeat the Demon Lord is a positive power that can cancel out his negative power.
That's as far as you go, robot!
Gah! I am counting on you, humans. Take revenge for my planet! Robi, that guy, he put his life on the line to teach us the Demon Lord's weak point? Cannot afford to let his sacrifice be in vain. Alright, let's do this!
Foolish. Even seeing my causality reversal, your hearts still have not broken. And what about that?
We never thought we'd be able to defeat you unscathed. We're more than prepared to take some damage.
Till our lives are gone, we'll keep on fighting you.
That's all there is to it.
It's decided, is it? Will we go down first or will he? It's a simple match of exhaustion. Do you not accept the truths of this world, humans? Well then, I shall.
Shut up already. We don't want to hear you anymore. We won't give up. We'll be sure to defeat you and save the Earth. We don't have much time left. Don't worry about the casualties and keep on pressing ahead. Let's go, Demon Lord. We'll show you the strength of us humans. Let's go, Tetsujin. We'll beat this Demon Lord. So go on, just to check. Yeah, you still have the 9-turn time limit, so.
This is only turn 2.
Yeah, this is only turn 2. Just so you know.
It's been about an hour. It's only turn 2. He still can't move.
Yeah, because you haven't been able to resupply him.
For man, his father is his first and greatest teacher. What is it you wish to say? Next time we meet Gura, I just have to tell him. Your father's a wall you'll eventually have to overcome. How foolish. Even if he is my son, there is no one in this universe who can stand against me. Since you've been away in that dark hole so long, you haven't looked around at all, have you? What? That foolish pride of yours. I'll crush it here! An idiot parent who thinks it's nothing more than a tool? I won't forgive you!
Maximum break.
Grandall does it spinning.
It's a spinny unit.
It's slightly more spinny than Scope Dog.
Is it?
I'd say yes. Especially in space.
Yeah, because soap dogs do not space well.
Even with the round movers, that's more like...
Going against me means you defy the entire universe. Look at him with everything the Genin guy's got.
Let's hope so.
Soul build. So please do a decent bit of damage. Nice pretty explosions.
Roar! Genin guy! I won't stop with this.
28,000 damage. Yeah, pretty nice. You're all looking pretty beat up here, but you've got a number of other people who haven't moved at all.
Yep, I've still got these two at least.
And the Gurren Loggin's probably fine. That's a problem.
We'll see how much of a problem that is.
Very much a problem. At least focus.
Is it very much a problem? Yeah.
I would swap to Chiriko.
Yeah, I am going to.
Because Chiriko should be able to cast both.
Mind you, the Scope Dog may die.
No. I don't think he can kill with that reversal effect.
Even if I don't want it, battles are always around me.
Ah, I should have said Chiriko for last.
Because God-killing pistol to kill a demon lord?
Yep.
Eh, it's fine.
You can't move at all.
They can move, they just can't attack.
Not what I thought it would be.
That one is ignore and defensive skills. He's got wall there at the top.
Yeah, I was just looking.
You want to use that final skill. Get her a beam. Lock on, Go should still be capable of that.
0% hit chance.
The emissary of the Getter arrays. No matter what you try, it is already too late. This universe is being reborn. You humans were not in time. You aren't the one who'll decide that. It's the Earth itself that will. If you're going to try and deny that possibility for your own desires, the Getter and I will fight against you!
Just a bit of Getter Beam.
Just a couple of small rays lancing through a Demon Lord. Nothing strange here.
10,000.
The Getter rays were able to pierce... The Getter rays were able to pierce through my shadow.
And then he said something about...
Do you think that your Getter rays can defeat my darkness?
It's a good question, I guess. Or does he?
What do you mean?
Can he get over there? Oh, wait, pause.
It's because love?
Ah, you just barely don't have enough to be able to love and awakening.
Yeah, just barely not.
Oh well.
The thing is, I don't know which one's more important.
No, either way.
Yeah, I just barely don't.
Well, you could awakening yourself another attack, swap over to the...
I think this may kill regardless.
Yeah, definitely do his top one. I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, let's just inflict. What? Really?
What?
He has nothing to say.
Because it's the Zeta rather than the God Mars.
Yeah, I was still expecting him to say something to the Zeta.
No, Amuro Ray, maybe. Because Amuro Ray, you know, is the first new type. Or whatever you want to call
Camille's
it.
the most evolved. Unless you count, unless you count the Magic, but I don't know if he does.
Because the thing is, even if Camille is the one who has developed the furthest, Amuro is the one who is the representative of new types.
Alright, so...
Gurren Lagann?
Gurren Lagann or Big O?
Gurren Lagann, go for the Giga Drill Break.
Alright.
Well, you can get Cheer, but you can't get Bless.
Right, you don't have that yet.
No. Dorothy will be showing up next chapter, by the way. Just going to shoot missiles at a god.
It may kill Ethan.
Even your spiral power cannot pierce through my black hole.
You call yourself a black hole? Black hole's still a hole! If that's the case, then I'll just have to dig through it! Dig through, and keep on digging! Even if I have to go to the other side of the universe, I'll still find an exit! So it's pointless trying to swallow me up!
This spiral man. You would think you stretched to the top?
That's what my drill is! It'll be sure to pierce right through you! Remember, Simone, all you need to do is spin your hole reverse as fast as you can at the black hole, and you'll be able to reverse it.
Not yet. Wait, yeah, that already happened, didn't it?
I don't remember if it has or not, but still.
Yeah, that happened close to the beginning when this guy first showed up.
Yeah.
Full power reversal!
Come on, Simone, do it. Looks like the large one's there. The bigger our enemies are, the better it is to take them out! Put him in place. Impossible! How could I lose? Sorry, Demon Lord, but you're not up to the face the Spiral Warrior. The man with the soul of steel who is tougher than a galaxy. How dare you, humans! That guy, he can still fight? I am a black hole incarnate. My power is limitless. Is it impossible for us to completely eliminate him? No, there is a way. That final thing that Robbie said. Positive power that's able to overcome his negative power. If a black hole is a negative energy, then a positive energy would be... sun. He said that his black hole got sealed by the Solar Aquarion's sun, right? The Solar Aquarion isn't here anymore. Is there anyone with the power of the sun in Sea Blue right now? Tetsujin's solar furnace! If I was able to open it full throttle for a single moment... Wait a minute, Shotaro! But if you do that... Tetsujin won't be able to hold out! Tetsujin... This is... in order to save the world. Shotaro? Please, don't stop me, Wada. I finally made up my mind here. But... we've been fighting this whole time to protect the Earth. For the sake of peace. We have to accept a couple of sacrifices along the way. Shotaro. All units! It's show respect! Tetsujin. Tetsujin. Go, Tetsujin! This power, the sun, energy, full release! Tetsujin! This is the world of darkness, a place overflowing with the power of darkness. Let's see. The energy of the stars that was gathered inside Tetsujin was awakened by Shotaro's will and turned into strength. That was able to eliminate the black hole and defeat the Demon Lord of Space. But Tetsujin was... After using up all of his strength, Tetsujin fell to this world. Mars. Your power could guide Tetsujin back to the world of light. Brother, it really was you. Back when I was diving into Gur's heart, you're the one who guided me. Hurry, Mars. With you and I together, we can connect the worlds of darkness and light here. Can we really do that? That's our destiny. The destiny of the siblings who were born between darkness and light. Alright, brother. Let's try this. Fight on, Mars. My other half who's filled with light.
The Demon Lord of Space has been annihilated.
Altair also seems to have disappeared, sir. It's our victory. However, it was a harsh battle. Shotaro. Tetsujin. I'm sorry. Shotaro! Look up, Shotaro. Tetsuji's coming back. Huh? Tetsujin! Hey, it's Tetsujin! He came back, guys! Tetsujin! Isn't that great, Shotaro? Mars, was that your power? No, Rose. It's because my brother lent me his strength. Mark did? Thank you, brother. Even now, you're still watching over me. With this, we'll be able to chase down Kagura again.
Are we headed back to Altair now?
That cannot be allowed. You are far too late. Nya! What do you mean, far too late? The system that was embedded in that planet has begun to nationalize. This doesn't look bad. What is this?
Is a dimensional quake about to occur?
Those who bear the stigma. At least once, you shall return to nothingness. Yes. Throwing away your memories.
What?
Back to Paradigm City.
You're not gonna drink? It's precisely because you feel like that you should drink. After all, that way you're able to forget everything you don't like.
I finally realized it.
What did you realize?
The reason that I don't like you.
Is there any reason for a girl not to like a guy?
It's because you're the same as me. We don't have anywhere we belong. With all that's been left behind in an abandoned world, I learned that. No, I'd known it all along. I just didn't want to accept it. But he refused to accept that.
Roger Smith, huh? He's a reckless guy. If he'd continued to live on without his memories like that, he would have been able to ignore all of this suffering and pain.
For someone like you who chose the same path, I felt you're the same as me, but I think I'm at my limits.
Hey.
I read it. The final chapter of Metropolis. I want to forget everything. Go back to when I didn't know anything.
Angel. The messenger of the gods, huh? Damn it. My alcohol's gonna taste bad again.
As we slowly fade. So, looks like we're again having a couple of difficulties with the menu, but it doesn't matter. We are done. So, we will go ahead and cut here. We're not going to be back on Monday. In fact, I'm not necessarily sure when we're going to be back. As of next Monday, I have jury duty, so I could be away for a while.
Hopefully it'll only be Monday.
My brother here may be streaming some non-Japanese stuff on Tuesday or such if I'm still busy with jury duty, but we shall see. So, I hope you all enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll be back before too long for one of the most interesting boss fights in the game. It's the Big Venus. As always, I hope you enjoy it, and we will see you at some unspecified later point. Farewell!
See you.